Our officials once again, Vaughan Maybury, Michael Aylan and Ruben Woolcock. Game time at the Q. And the MVP in possession first up, Jalen Adams. Quiet in game one, didn't see a lot of him. Xavier Cook stripped. Ideal start for the Hawks. Cleveland from one end to the other with the opening bucket.
Perfect start
on that end, so he's got to give Brian Goorjian what he wants. He's a crucial piece to this Hawks outfit. That is just a tough bucket from Vasiljevic. Stops on a dime.
A mismatch here. Cook's guarded by Jessup. Gives it up for Jarrell Martin. Likes it from that spot.
Good pass. There's Luke Longley.
As the shot clock rolls into single figures. Cooks rolls to the basket. Nice D from Jessup, but Cook stayed with it and scores.
Well, the contest, it's just a little too late. Catches it that deep. Maybe he might not finish the first one, but he's an elite offensive rebounder.
Tyler Harvey.
Get to his little floater game rather than shoot a contested three or anything to start. And on this end, that's too easy. Xavier Cook's just getting to his spot. He's got 4 points, 4 rebounds already.
Pauls, give us the player's perspective when you read and hear that your coach labels your performances, Reith lays it up, when he calls you embarrassing.
That's the way they were playing earlier in the season. In terms of defensively, not really trying to be energetic, get up and in. Good takedown from Jalen Adams.
Had his struggles in game one, was 4 of 18 from the field. Jarrell Martin. Nicely done.
And that's just way too easy. Scoring early offense right now, way too often.
Those 2 clips I showed of transition in the second quarter. Good knockdown there from Matan Mays. They just thought like the job was finished. Okay, we've stopped them scoring, and they fell asleep. They didn't put the fires out, and it was just too easy. And again there, yes, it's not.
Back-to-back scores from Jalen Adams, just cutting through the Illawarra defensive structure. Harvey's floater goes back to a 3-point.
The defensive end is where this game is going to be taking control of. They have to be, but have to help each other out. One-on-one, we know Cleveland is going to do his thing defensively. Good knockdown from Matan Mays, but you can't just rely on him.
3:27 left in the opening quarter. Ian Clark into the game for the first time. Cook's out for Maker. Growing in stature every time we see him.
In the finals, and just look at this. Nice little pick and roll, and sets his feet. That's money from Maker. And again, injuries or whatever happened throughout the season gave him.
The Hawks playing to tie it up or take the lead. Froling, little drop off for Cleveland. Swatted. And then Xavier Cooks.
Plays Santonius Cleveland the steal down one end. And then Xavier Cooks. Terrific rim protection.
What a night it was last night as well. We'll talk more about that at halftime. Reith, turnaround jumper. Drops.
He's coming off a really good game. Game one. Duop Reith. 4 points already. And Tim Conrad checking into the game. Mr. 350.
Athletic from Xavier Cooks. The Kings have scored the last 4. That's where the lead sits right now. Matan Mays. Excellent.
Much needed bucket.
Gave it up, and Cleveland was there waiting for the pass coming in. Jessup might have had a foot on the line. It doesn't matter. It's in the bottom of the net regardless. And the Kings, the best first quarter team in the competition across the season. The Hawks won that opening quarter. Harvey knocks it down.
Big knockdown. Talk about Cooks having a big imprint in the first quarter. Tony's Cleveland had 4 steals.
Harvey almost came up with one for himself. Cool hand of the MVP. Having the better of this matchup with Swakala Bullock. That time, Illawarra get it back. Reith, such a beautiful shooter for a man of that size.
To ride the bumps of the early season troubles, and 13 wins in a row, 10 in a row on the road.
Vasiljevic scores. I guess we shouldn't forget too, Liam, with this team that
as part of that front line has been huge.
He missed a huge chunk of the season after the Kings started to get things rolling as Jessup knocks down another. This is a big opportunity right now. Xavier Cooks having a quick spell. What can they do on this end to really try and slow him down? Well,
that'll help.
We're going to have to try and stop that man now. They're going to trust their main guys to get it done.
Reith on the move.
And he's flowing early in this one.
This has been a great start of the second term for the Kings. For the Hawks, I should say. The Kings with some work to do. 2 more for Adams.
Well defended initially. Justinian Jessup being physical, kept his hands out, moved his feet, and give up an offensive rebound.
Adams and Harvey just going blow for blow at the moment. Here he is again, the MVP.
Little spot there, the floater. Can't let Adams turn the corner.
There's no stopping him. Jessup out for Reith. It's good.
Tough to guard. Duop Reith, pick and pop.
It was Sydney that did the damage in game 1 with a 30-9 second term, but it's the Hawks winning it here, and Duop Reith, big block. Jessup back down to Rattan Mayes. He'll like his chances against Adams, and scores.
That's his go-to move. It's not just a regular mid-range jumper.
They had 33 on the board at half-time in game 1. They've already got 45 with 3 minutes still remaining. Clark's runner no good. It fell back into his arms and scored.
He knows it's time for him to step up. Ball's going to be in his hands, and the Kings will play through Ian Clark.
Froling left open. Got it!
He owed him one. Harry Froling.
And now Jessup with 10. And a steal. Layup for Tyler Harvey. It's not the case now. Sydney have got some thinking to do. Antonius Cleveland swats it out of the air, and the layup at the other. Clark off target. Vodanovic out there after a DNP in game 1 of the series. Clark with the knockdown that time. It's a big challenge ahead of the Kings. Martin gets them started in the right fashion.
Well, if anyone can do it, it'll be this Sydney team, because they are...
Maybe that's what you'd rather live with, rather than a wide-open 3 in the corner. Xavier Cooks into double figure.
Cross court, Martin picked it off.
And they get a score here. Timeout could very well be coming.
Martin with the left hand.
On cue, here it comes. Brian Goorjian, not happy at all.
They do have a tendency, Illawarra, to have these little periods in games, Liam, where they just switch off ever so slightly. That'll be good for them.
Stabilising bucket.
Vasiljevic wanted a foul, nothing doing. There's Harvey pulling up for 3. 5 points in 60 seconds for the Hawks.
Run it down your throat one way. They get a miss. Just push in transition, get your shooters to spot up. Jalen Adams doing Jalen Adams things. Do we have a height measurement on Jalen Adams?
6 foot. Tyler Harvey's 6'4".
That's
just for reference.
That's a good knockdown from Duop Reith. 6 foot might be a bit generous.
Kicks out for Duop Reith. Nice closeout from Sparkle Bullock. Forces a tough look. Duop Reith answers.
That's a big hit.
3 of 4 from outside for the big man. On the back of 5 made threes in game 1. Jalen Adams. Bang!
Oh my.
Glover out for Martin. Yes!
Great offense from the King.
Rebound by Martin. Sydney within 3. Martin lost it, got it back.
Bank Arena, the fans are engaged, and rightly so. Both teams have brought the defensive effort in this second half, but it's the offense.
Well, that should have been a shot clock violation.
Oh, Harvey gets it in a little deeper with success.
Much better. You see Tyler Harvey, he was still thinking any time he can pull the trigger.
That's why he's open. That's the shot the defense wants you to take.
Oh my.
Ian Clark, a bomb. Xavier Cooks. Bruce gave it up for Vasiljevic. Good for great.
He's been quiet, just his first knockdown. Real danger period here.
Clever tip from Froling. Got it back to the advantage of Cleveland.
Get that physicality, shuffle your feet. That's a really good defensive effort from Jalen Adams on Duop Reith as well.
Harvey steps inside and drains it.
And credit Sam Froling.
Still a long way to go in this game. There's Froling, unstoppable on the offensive glass, and helps himself to two of his own.
Big time play.
They sure are, Joe. Thank you.
What a block to off Ethan. Here they go in transition. That's what the Hawks do. Defense to offense.
Adams dribbles through contact, no whistle. Long rebound out for Martin. He scores.
Nice touch.
Cooks has the size advantage over Jessup. Recognise that. Jessup, what an answer with the block. Here's Adams, all alone. You know the result.
He's 2 of 6 from outside, but as Liam mentioned, when he's putting some heat on the rim as Ian Clark tries to tee one up, and why not? 15 points on the night for him.
Adams and Martin, little two-man game. Martin too big and too strong. The Hawks need a bucket. Rattan May's open in the corner, drains it.
Big shot. It's not where his bread is buttered.
They lead this last quarter by 4. They lead the game by 6. Jessup falling away. Tip in from Froling.
It's their best offense.
It's cut back to 4 with 3 minutes left. Cooks helps himself to a couple. Inopportune time for that to happen if you're an Illawarra supporter. Rattan May steps into a 3-ball.
That's huge, Rattan May. The hook shot over the shoulder.
89-84, DeWalt Reith fires away.
Boy,
That's a great look. Pick and pop.
It's in single numbers now. Guarded by Jessup. Steps into the 3. He's next level.
50 seconds away from booking their spot in the grand final. That's going to count, and that's went in anyway. Kings fans are loving it, and so they should.
Big last quarter from Ian Clark. Xavier Cooks can finish it in style. They won 13 straight to get here. Now they've won 2 straight. Sweep the Hawks and book their spot in the NBL 22 Grand Final Series.